The all fours is an excellent labour position, and indeed one that women often take up instinctively during labour. Since the weight of the baby falls forward and the spine is relieved of pressure, backache, common in labour, is relieved. This is particularly useful with babies that are lying in the posterior position, for the same reason. Many women give birth in this position, and it has many advantages, as during the second stage, the tailbone lifts out of the way, thereby increasing the pelvic outlet by as much as 30%. Most of the exercises mean stretching into unaccustomed positions, and the feeling of discomfort that follows is the body's response to this. Through stretching, a woman becomes aware of her body's resistance to change and her ability to release, give in to it. These postures or stretches are an excellent preparation for labour, for although the pain or discomfort experienced during the classes is nothing like as intense as labour, a woman can experience through it her reactions. I encourage women to breathe freely and allow the natural flow of the breath to continue through the stretches, breathing and relaxing into it as it were. This facilitates release of those areas of tension where energy is blocked. The knee-chest position. Again, this is useful in labour, and especially during transition. The weight of the baby is taken off the cervix and gravity resists its downward force. It's especially useful, therefore, when a woman is experiencing anterior lip problems during her labour. A pushing urge can be seriously diminished by adopting the position. The mother can relax more easily and be more in control of the force inside her if she is over it. In this series of exercises using the wall, the legs are lengthened and stretched and the same benefits obtained as with the sitting postures. Gravity assists to give the stretch, and in addition the spine is totally supported, thereby relieving backache. Also, these positions with the legs elevated encourages venous return, and so is good for such problems as varicose veins and hemorrhoids. Squatting is one of the most beneficial of postures to adopt during pregnancy. In the squatting position, the whole pelvic area is opened and at its widest, and for many women, this is the most natural and effective way to deliver, as the baby's birth is aided by the natural force of gravity. Obviously, it's important to practice squatting regularly throughout the pregnancy, as this builds up the strength and the flexibility of the joints needed to be able to use it effectively during delivery. In the couples classes, we also practice supported squats, so that when it comes to the actual delivery, the couple will feel more able and confident to adopt this posture if they so wish. During the class, I encourage deep breathing by simply drawing attention to the out-breath. Breathing out means releasing or letting go. Holding the breath is the body's way of responding to emotional tension, fear and anxiety. Blocked breath suppresses the natural flow of energy, causes tension and in turn pain. If a woman becomes conscious of this, she will recognize it when it happens during her labor and can respond immediately by breathing long and deeply. This enables her to let go. The energy flows freely again, and the process continues as she relaxes and goes with it. I always end the sessions with a time of relaxation and visualization. I take the women on a journey through their bodies, encouraging them to become aware of tension and resistance and to consciously let go and relax. By concentrating on their breathing and focusing on the center of their bodies, I help the women to visualize their babies and the life inside them. They can then become part of and connect with their unborn babies. And for many women, this becomes a valuable time of self-awareness. The body has its own wisdom, and we as women all have within us the power and the ability to give birth. Unfortunately, this knowledge has been eroded and undermined through years of conditioning and increased medicalization of what is primarily a natural process. Through yoga-based bodywork, a woman can get in touch with her instinctive and inner truths and can approach labor and birth with increased confidence.
You've got to grin and bear it, as you say. You can, and during the preparation, we were also made, the thing of becoming in contact with your body. That's useful, very useful. It's not like something foreign is happening to you. It sounds silly, but it is just completely natural to know that what's happening in your body is supposed to be happening. It's just the stages are going on. You needn't be frightened, you needn't be fearful. It is painful, but not to sort of clench your fists and try and ignore it and hope it's going to go away, but to go with it. It's supposed to be happening. You've got nothing to worry about.
And the going with it, I think the most useful thing for that, for me, was concentrating on breathing out the whole time.
Yeah,
because
steering breath.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I think everybody sort of like, you tend to hold with pain, and to actually to relax with it is incredibly difficult. But I found like forcing breath out, because you were focusing on that, it made your body relax more. But it just, what I found the most useful about the classes was that they gave me options of what I could do during the labour, whereas the first time I didn't have a clue about anything.